Okay, so I'm not gonna even lie to y'all, bro. Like when it came to Rocky, bro, and this is gonna sound crazy and maybe a little bit insensitive. I really, from the get go, didn't think Rocky was going to jail. Like I felt no bone in my body where I felt like Rocky was gonna just get charged. I know he had the whole Sweden thing, and then he had this now. I felt like with Rihanna being by his side, I just felt like nothing was gonna happen. So I really didn't look into the case until recently. I looked at it this last week, and I come to realize, like, holy shit, that was crazy. That was very serious. Now, if you guys don't really realize how stuff works, man, it is our justice system, and once you go to trial, man, especially going to trial as a black man, is probably the scariest thing you could ever go through in your life. Uh, it's just one of those things where it's really a flip of a coin at that point. People don't really realize, but in order for you to get to trial, from at least from what I know, to explain, in order for you to get to even a trial, right, you have to go through at least two other trials: charged, arrested. You get arrested, charged, whatever, or charged, and then investigation, blah, blah, all that, and then they take it to a jury, a grand jury. They go through that. They go through stuff. The lawyers do their stuff. Then they go through another grand jury. They decide that, and then they go through a trial. I mean, I think there's like literally like definitely steps it takes to get to a trial. So just the fact that it got to a trial already should tell you enough, right? And so just kind of like looking at it, it was like that was already a scary moment because the fact is like, okay, if the prosecutors think they have a case, they're gonna take you to trial. Usually, when it comes to prosecution, the prosecutors, the attorneys like that, they want a W under their belt. I know you see many movies; they're usually kind of on point with what they're doing. A lot of lawyers want to get W's on their resume because that then allows them to go up and up higher in the court system to be judges and so on and so forth. And so they want to get W's on their resume. And so usually, if a case isn't really cut clear there, like it has to be 100%, 99.9% conviction rate, they're literally usually not going to take it even past the first trial. So prosecutors want usually a guaranteed W. They want to have some sort of guaranteed W. So just the fact that, like I said, it went to trial, it got here, and now you have, I don't know what the jury count is in New York or wherever he was at. I don't know what you have 7 or 11 people that kind of decide on the day, that whether they want to send Raheem to jail or not. That's really what it comes down to. They sit down, you like sit there. Sometimes like somebody like me, I'm gonna tell you like this: there's people like me. You get jury duty. I don't want to be here. So just call them guilty and keep it pushing. That's why they usually vet people and see who wants to be here, and that's why I always say trial is one of those scary things. Let me get back to on point though. Anyways, I saw the video, ASAP Rocky, the gun. It was crazy. I still don't understand. Again, at the end, I under street cred. Why are we still doing this in 2025? I just don't understand. You have 2 kids. I think 2 kids. Yes, you have 2 kids now. You got Rihanna. You're doing your thing. You're on top of the world. You're doing fashion shit. Why do you gotta? We trying to get street cred to pull the and prayers to him because you could see the elation when he got not guilty. Again, his world probably stopped for about 10 seconds because you don't know either way. It can go either way. I'm trying to tell you, it's like roulette. He didn't know which way it was going. He goes, he gets it. You see, I thought again, I thought the celebration it seemed fake. I don't mean to be insensitive. I'm saying it. I'm saying when I watched it, he jumped into the crowd. Usually, judges don't allow that. Order in the court. They're not allowing you to. You got to respect the court. They're not allowing you to just run around and blah blah blah. Like you have to respect the court. And so for him to kind of jump in the crowd, and have like this kind of show, I was really really surprised at that. I know it's real. I know it's real. I'm just saying. I'm surprised at the fact that he just jumped into, the arms of his loved ones and was just. It just seemed like it was a little bit over the top for the court system. Not saying for ASAP Rocky because what man wouldn't not guilty? You're definitely, it's a sigh of relief. Your life has just been on pause for the last 3 to 6 months. I understand that. But I just was surprised at the court for the court. Maybe it's for promo or he's surprised. Again, though, that's what I'm saying though. Like it's very interesting because you don't usually see stuff like that. Even 4 years ago, bro, like the man was killing it, and no pun intended. But like you kind of seen the video. I'm not gonna lie, I saw the video. If you ask me, and I was on jury duty, and I was just like, I'd have been like, man, let's get the fuck up out of here. I probably would have, but that's why I'm not on jury duty. But Like you see, I saw it. I was just like, damn. I mean, it was kind of crazy because after seeing it, I was definitely very surprised because I thought a jury definitely would have just been like, yeah, okay, just do it. And he was facing 15 to 25. It was pretty serious. I'm not gonna lie. Just learning about this last week, it was pretty serious. I'm like, holy. But again, prayers to ASAP Rocky, his family, prayers to Rihanna. I'm definitely glad he got out. A lot of people were comparing this to OJ, like, yo, this man. And again, though, it just didn't feel like we know. Again, I'm not gonna say specifics, but um, we saw, you saw the Bronco, you saw the documentary. Um, it's kind of crazy. Like you saw the documentary. I just feel like we didn't have to say anything about OJ, but to compare the OJ situation to this one right here, I felt like it didn't feel the same at all. And as crazy as that to say, like I mean, I'm glad they said Rocky's free. His album's gonna be dropped soon. Don't say who said promo. Please don't talk about promo for the album. I hope you weren't implying that because that sounds crazy. But I'm not gonna lie. I think Rocky did it, but I'm not gonna sit there and say a man did what he did. But I mean, I just saw what I saw in the video, and that looked pretty clear cut to me. Now, do I think something deserved 20 years or whatever it was? I don't really understand that whole thing. I don't think if he got sentenced, he would have got the full. I don't think they would have gave him the full. He was facing 15 or 25. I don't think they were gonna give him the full. They were probably gonna give him maybe like 5 to 7, maybe on good behavior. Um, the album being named "Don't Be Dumb." What up, Keegs? Yeah, I just feel like the album too is called "Don't Be Dumb." Like, why? Why are you? I just don't get that, man. Like, yo, I'm at an age now. I'm 34 years old, bro. Confrontation for me is like, you got it. I'm not trying to fight nobody, bro. That's what you want to win. You win. I'm not gonna argue. Don't care to win. My pride doesn't care about that. I don't really care. You got it. As long as you're not disrespecting my family physically, disrespecting my girl physically, stuff like that. Like, you can say some crazy. I'm gonna say something back, but like, what I'm saying? At the end of the day, the bigger situation, like I got a lot to lose. Like, why do it? Especially if I'm like ASAP Rocky and I'm like, I don't care. You got it, bro. Like, you got it. And that's kind of the one thing that always irks me about this shit. You got the Dirk situation, you got everything that's been happening. It's just like, yo, like, you got the whole world in your hands, bro. Like why, bro? If you want to switch places, by all means, switch places with me. All right? I don't even want the fame, bro. Just give me a 1.5 mil. We great. Like, you good. Like, I don't get it, man. I really don't get it. What's your thoughts on police in general? Just curious. Um, definitely agree. There's corrupt cops out there, and as a black man, you don't want to be in that situation where you're on trial. Period. It's just the favors are not on your side. And again, it's really the only justice system we really have. But it is kind of crazy that 11 strangers can decide the fate of your whole life. You know what I'm saying? 11 strangers that probably just don't even want to be here. Like, people don't realize these are regular people that are vetted, and it's strategically in place for usually the defense to win, or the prosecutors to win. Um, that's why they vet. It's a whole game when it comes down to it. That's why the thing is like, we want that person. That person might be racist. We want that person. He seems like he doesn't like black people. This person is definitely anti Rihanna, so we want that person. Let's get this person on jury. They really do strats like that. It's a real life thing, man. Like, it's one of the scariest when you really think about it in the grand scheme, because it takes a lot. Again, it takes a lot to get to trial, and for you to get to trial, then the reality starts to kick in. So I guarantee you, ASAP Rocky's booty cheeks was definitely clenched when he got that. Okay, we're going to trial. Like, oh shit, like, what the fuck? Like, it's real life. Um, but I do think there's good cops, and I do think there's bad cops, and I do think that there's times where they want to get up on you, and there's definitely times when you put people in authority and in power. They have their own ideals on how they want to carry things, and they kind of let that take over. And I feel like that's not the right way to do things. And I just think that um, the bad overshadows the great people that are doing great jobs out there. That's all I got to say about that. And I would say definitely as a black man, sometimes when I do get pulled over, That definitely does tense me up a little bit, which it shouldn't. But I mean, it's just a natural reaction. It's just what's kind of happened for the culture and just your whole life and your upbringing. Just how it is. And how do we handle crime though? I mean, there's really no right answer to that, man. I mean, in a perfect utopia world, there wouldn't be crime, right? Everybody would be rich. Everybody would have a house. Everybody would have food, water. There wouldn't be anything. But in a world where there's power, and as human beings, we are greedy and power hungry, there's always going to be some kind of confrontation. There's really just nothing you can really do about it, man. Um, I'll watch that later. But yeah, ASAP Rocky's free. I'm glad he's gotten free. I don't agree with the whole OJ comparison, but I'm just glad that everything is settled. Hopefully he learns his lesson. Now this is now the second time. What did J. Cole say? Fool me once. What did George Bush say? Was it George Bush or J. Cole? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me again. I forgot how those things go, but you can't fool me again, something like that. Anyways, just learn your lessons, man. Like come on, man. Smarten the fuck up. Really, like I think that's just the best way. Smarten the fuck up. Like shit, take ASAP out your name at this point. Like, I mean, take it how it is again. Like, you got a whole family with Rihanna. Like, you still want to be like, nah, like, stop with the dumb shit. That's all I'm saying. Like, stop with the dumb shit. I respect that, man. I'm a cop in a really rough city. Hey, bro. Again, natural cause. You tense. But there is great people that's doing a great job, and but also there is some shady people out here, and that's just the world in general. So, the Melly situation is just kind of just like, yo, maybe he learns his. I don't even know how to like, and that's another thing too. Is like, how do we feel like when it's your favorite artist or whatever? Then you feel some type of way where it's just like, oh shit. But again, now this is the second time. I'm like, come on, man. Like, just do right, dog. Like, just it's like a spit. I feel like it's a spit on everybody. And again, I don't know the situation of the video, why he was even in that like, there's definitely probably like I'm not saying that don't defend yourself because I am in Florida. It's crazy out here. Everybody got that thing on them. But it's like a spit, and not saying just ASAP Rocky, just in general. It's a spit in the face to everybody that's trying to make it, bro. Especially niggas. That's just trying to make it, trying to make a name for themselves, trying to get out of their situation, bro. And it's like, yo, anybody would kill to be in your situation, bro. So why, like, are you disrespecting the millions of niggas out here? Just like, when you have this opportunity of a lifetime, and you're just like, you just kind of just disregarding it. Like, just crazy, man. Like, look in the mirror and just be thankful, dog. Like, I just don't get, why would you wake up and be like, yo, today I'm gonna do some dumb shit. Like, what? Oh, I can't even know. I hate making videos like this because I really truly don't understand, bro. It's literally just not worth it. You got one of the baddest chicks that everybody in life wants. You got hella, he's a handsome fella. You know what I'm saying? Like, he has all the fashion, he has all the money, he has all that, but yet ASAP, like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing, bro? Like, what are you doing? What? I just, I just don't get it, dog. Like, man. Anyways, whatever, bro. That's how I feel about it, man. I'm glad the dude's free, ready for his next album, and hopefully, he stays out of trouble. So I'm just keep it like that, man.